Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Noct, and Detective Ambrosius Costo is back in action. In other words, we're playing Disco Elysium. Creaking ahead, broken axle grinding. What is this?
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
A carriage in the sea. Where did this come from?
My guess is it started its journey from the plaza, where it backed through the fence.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
I sense some sarcasm there.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
On your hand.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Wait, that coincides with our murder, doesn't it? Was it Sunday or Saturday when it happened? Don't remember. Well, looks like Jacob Earl's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes, crazy recklessness.
Yes. Crazy recklessness. I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
I agree.
I don't know.
How long?
An hour or two, tops?
Okay. Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. Let's wait it out.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and a sunken car.
Oh, that's sweet. I like this little interaction.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in the river of leeches? So was your dad also,
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mom are both half Seolite.
Oh, right, sorry.
Clouds on the horizon grow
That was
darker,
awkward.
and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
All I'm saying is, I'm surprised people's skin color varies so drastically. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Do you think I will ever find my gun? Yeah, which side would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
I guess that's just your way of saying you side with the company. But what if someone puts a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the marker now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
His eyes turn to you. Oh my fucking god, Kim! Motherfucker! He was playing with me.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, Firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Oh, this is mine.
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
Oh.
Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Rub your chin. Small fish, this one. 41 hard. This street race is quite the ladies, man. This one's with Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like Factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Cupri 41. Stupid Factory. I hate guessing. District something, precinct something initial. Oh god, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do? No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
No, no, no,
Yes,
no,
your
no.
car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
I mean, it's just coincidence, right?
The lieutenant just shakes his head.
Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
Maybe I was in pursuit. I can still fix it. They're not gonna take me back after this holiday.
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
People, yes, but not you.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone?
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Probably. Try definitely.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there like that.
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
People are gonna be angry at me, aren't they? In Precinct 41.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
Oh.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
The way they're gonna know this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
What? My pride?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Things were going so well. We were just whistling merrily.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
I really love Kim. He's amazing. He knows how to put a smile on my face. And I like his optimism. Well, at least I can see what's in there now. Yeah.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Some kind of superstar. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
I have doubts here. -1 logic, price of self-delusion, learning cap for visual calculus raised, suggestion raised. Oh, it's not bad. Okay. I guess I'm some kind of superstar after all. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. A bottle drained of all his booze is frozen or to the ice. Okay, I have a feeling that all of these are mine.
This is it, the scene of the party. The fire pit, cigarettes, and empty bottles all evidence it.
Yeah, it sure does look like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Hey Kim, looks like we had a couple of partygoers here.
Looks like it.
This was some kind of a theater to them, a circus production by a great clown.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
I like that he instantly changes topic, he doesn't want me to drag myself down.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
Yeah, it happened. RCM Commander Jacket! RCM Badge. LTN 2GFR Dubois. Using the button. Yes. Okay, okay. This is nice. We are getting somewhere. Let's go this way. Let's see.
Police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
At least
On a
something
badge.
good came out of all this.
The lieutenant glances at the badge in your hands. Study.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Okay. Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Harrier Dubois. Name.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Strange, it doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Costo.
Not strange at all. Your name is Harrier Dubois, like it says on your police badge.
What kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times, like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
A name like armor.
But I don't want to be Harrier Dubois.
Why? It's a cool name. I like it. Besides, you're Harry anyway. No one's ever called Harrier.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Rank. LTN 2GFR.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What is that?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And double thingy?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Freighter.
What? Raphael could have been captain twice. I wonder why he didn't accept it. Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken. Or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's decomptage?
Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens militia. It means counting down to twos.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last-century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
What kings?
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Wait, satellite officers.
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
Okay. So you have been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior.
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Oh, thank you.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
Team, you are the best.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
I thought my rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Thanks, that gives me hope.
Good.
He says with a quick smile. Going back to the document.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads,
Serial. Revachol 126205 Jamrock 41.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Date of issue 7th of November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
the case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
Precinct 41.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva. Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your forebrain. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Okay, let's put it away.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something, soft, yet crinkly.
Oh, what is it?
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in sur-le-clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum, loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
Oh, really?
There it is again, the scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer, the surface of another planet, or some ancient temple.
Ancient temple, what?
Yes, from the height of antiquity, a long, long time ago, millennia ago, on an island of time you can never return to.
End of summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Where did it go?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper? Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Whatever petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper. Or is that just your memory filling the gaps? Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Feels so familiar.
Let's put it away. Okay, can I find anything else here? That's the only question left. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk, out of his mind. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. Fisherman sack. Shack, I mean. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Okay, I'm back. Just need to check something very quickly. Yeah, I already checked that place. The shot couldn't have come from here. Trees blocked the way. Yeah. Through the broken glass, dusty shards and forgotten chair. Oh, really? What is this little place then? I wonder. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Hey Kim, where are we?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
He's afraid you've forgotten suddenly.
What's with the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
It looks at the chair gathering dust.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
Alright, let's move. Postcard. Whoa. Inland Empire. Drama. Oh yeah. I look hideous. I wonder, can I come back to the chair? Can I wanna sit on it? Okay.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
Wait, what would I be doing under there?
Sleeping. Was it not decided that you're a hobo cop? More hobo than cop? Or was that fine irony that your visual cortex somehow misunderstood? Oh no, he's pretty much a bum now.
Great news, I found somewhere new to sleep.
Huh?
I can pretty much finish the case from under that boat there. It's dry, waterproof, and free of charge.
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation.
The investigation can wait. Sound of life in the north. Overboard scrap spheres from fabric. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Cinder block, charred, a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay. Luckily he's not gone. I won't let him be gone. Only for the time being when I'm still in the boots. Kingdom of Conscience. Not bad at all. Orange bomb hat. Oh my god. This is horrid. This is hideous. I love it.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular normal things.
I know you do. These inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this, that's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be.
I've changed my mind. Fuck it. You see dust-covered linens, try to live on bed. White curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. A wetting stone, well worn and covered in dust. Nice, some change. Construction material, whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. What are these doing in the fish? His boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. The ladder leads to the School of Peace, swimming in the curb. Alright. Happy fishes. Hi.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword in scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
Yeah, I have a questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker.
She
I
just
think I
shows
have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
I'm looking for someone, maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowman? I haven't heard about those.
Two old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
The like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Oh, you're getting it. And it is gorgeous.
It is. Where did they go?
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
A mine. The Elysium could use a mine, is it? Drugs? I need info on this Major Narc. This place looks bad. Why don't you leave? I need to know about those human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Okay. Nice work. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Hold on. Do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
Yeah.
But not when you're in a tight spot.
Isn't that what guns are for?
Guns are expensive and fragile, I think. Besides, I got kids. Can't have guns around them, and sometimes a sharp blade is enough to keep folks at bay.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Can I borrow this word?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. It would put me in an early grave.
Ah. Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
Behold. Her eyes meet yours and suddenly she starts laughing. It's hoarse as if she hasn't loved in a while. Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their
But,
wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait. Why? If they are thick-headed?
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
Her expression doesn't change. It's hard to say if it's a joke.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. A bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
You should have shown yourself in the waves after him, nah? It's has to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheel spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where 2 little kids are playing with what looks like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
So I take it that's your skiff.
Sure is. The Sun, I call her. coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days. Catch a snowflake.
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think it will be ready? There's something we might have to check out on one of the islands, the origin of a shot.
Shot, huh? The boat will be ready when the sea turns and the winds settle. You can't command the weather, officer.
My prediction, it will be at least 2 days.
Be seeing you. Ooh, cavalry boots. For a thing. Oh my god, I look horrible. I love it. Nice, some more money. You can't see into the house from this angle. It's locked tight. Ooh, I can get inside. What's here? Nothing. Anyway, that was all for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll continue from here. Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. So yeah, that was all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and we'll continue from here next time. Bye.